event is under the ladies 200 butterfly. Moving on to the men's 14 and unders 50 fly. After that, we've got the ladies 14 and unders 50 backstroke. Moving on to the men's 14 years and under 200 freestyle. And rounding off the heats this morning will be the women's 14 and under 800 metre freestyle. We'll head into the finals after that. So once again, a very good morning to everyone joining us on YouTube as well. Hope you're nice and comfy on your couches, getting ready for some great racing action. Okay, so as you said, we are going to get ourselves underway this morning, and this is going to be event 301, which is your women's 14 years and under, 200 metres butterfly. There are going to be 6 heats in this event, and this will be heat number 1. We will pass you down to the officials.
Okay, in heat number 1, we've got lane 2, Maisie Taylor from Everton. Lane 3 is Lauren Berry from Beppington. Lane 4 is Penelope Boyle from Ulverston. Lane 5 is Jessica Projanel from Satellite. Lane 6 is Macy Payne from Copeland. And lane 7 is Sophia Hewlett from Beppington.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick request. When the swimmers are on the blocks, can we please have complete silence until the race is underway? Thank you. So as you can see at the moment, out in lane number 4 is Penelope. Coming down all the way from Ulverston. So as I said, as it has been through the entirety of this particular heat, it is lane number 4 out in front. Nice battle going on behind her there. There we go, Penelope touching the wall, 3:17.03 as the swimmers start to come under the flags as well. Looks like coming in next is going to be lane number 5, and it is Jessica. We move on to heat number 2.
And in heat number 2 in lane 1, we've got Megan Cowley from the Isle of Man. Lane 2 is Ellie Schofield from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 3 is Georgia Cork from Bolton Metro. And in lane 4, we've got Emily Hall from Warrington Warriors. Lane 5 is Jessica Goldsmith from Winsford. Lane 6 is Millie McCowan from Wirral Metro. Lane 7 is Sally Knight from Satellite. And in lane 8 is Olivia Knox from Wigan Best.
So as it says, the swimmers make their way down for the first time. Who's going to take the touch on this wall at a particular moment? And it's Jessica Goldsmith. And so she turns in 38.85. Followed by Georgia Cork in lane number 3. Obviously all these swimmers aiming to get the best times to progress into the finals later on. Can you imagine having to do 200 metres fly twice in a session? Fair play to each and every one of them. Fastest entry time for this event is coming in from Amelie Bloxage from Salford. Her entry time was 2:26.95. We'll see how she goes with that a little bit later on, as the rest of the swimmers do. Well, at the moment, this is looking very nice indeed. Lanes 5 and 6, as well as 3 and 4 now starting to make a late charge as they make their way up for the second half of this particular heat. It is still Jessica in lane number 5 who holds a slight advantage. Instead of Millie McEwen of Wirral Metro in lane number 6. So as we said earlier on, if you're only just joining us, very good morning to everybody who's watching live on the stream on YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button for Swim Northwest. Just so you know, to give you an idea, not too bad at the temperature at the moment inside the building, but bearing in mind it's just gone 9 o'clock. Nice to have the spectators back in here as well. Lots of noise being generated this morning. As you can see, they're making their way down for the final time. It is still Jessica from Winsford in lane number 5. Jessica's entry time was 3:09.80. Gonna wipe that out of the water and see what time she actually touches. Jessica Goldsmith then a time of 3:02.77. As I said, entry time of 3:09, absolutely fantastic. Second is Ellie, and her third touch in the wall there was Georgia. Fantastic, well done swimmers. We move on to heat number 3.
And in heat number 3 in lane 1, we've got Autumn Claxton from Stockport Metro. Scarlett Hutchinson-Thompson is in lane 2 from Bolton Metro. In lane 3 is Bria Coxon from Warrington. Lane 4 is Lauren Cox from Alsager. Lane 5 is Rosie Barker-Mayer from Warrington. Lane 6 is Honor Lucas from Preston. Lane 7 is Millie Pickles from Burnley Bobcats. And in lane 8 is Lyra Limbert from Stretford.
So at the first turn, it is Burnley's Millie who takes that touch in a time of 36.26, sorry. So Lyra not far behind in that lane number 8 as well. Okay, so we'll early in the morning. I'm struggling reading my computer, so it is actually lanes 1 and 2 with Autumn and Scarlett who are out in front. Apologies for that one. It's very close between them two. Obviously Autumn is our youngest one in this particular heat, coming in as an 11-year-old. So as the swimmers making their way back down, as we say, still Autumn out in front at the moment. Scarlett's still giving chase in lane 2 as well. So Autumn's entry time for this particular one was 3:05.60. And again, this is going to be way under that time. Let's see what she touches as she comes into the wall. Touches in 2:56.31. Cracking swim there. Second is Scarlett. And in third place was Rosie. Well done, swimmers. We move on to heat number 4.
And in heat number 4 in lane 1, we've got Ruby Thomas from Winsford. In lane number 2 is Hannah Lee from Wigan Best. Lane 3 is Isabel Hitchmore from Warrington. Lane 4 is Evie Cutter from Wigan Best. Lane 5 is Georgia Cowgill from Trafford Metro. Lane 6 is Grace Edwards from Satellite. Lane 7 is Emily French from Wirral Metro. And lane 8 is Pipave from Southport.
So as they come through the first 50, touching first there was Georgia, 33.47, closely followed by Evie Cutter in 33.55. So there's the Golden Lanes out in front of the moment. Evie just in front of Georgia as they come through for the 100-metre turn. Evie touching in 1:12.12. Georgia going round in 1:13.03. And coming back strong as they make their way up this 150 length. Sorry. So Evie with around about the body length now on Georgia. So as they're making their way back down for the final time, it is still Evie out in front. I'm going to say Georgia giving everything she can do, but Evie just seems to be pulling away slightly. Georgia working hard and coming back. As I said, as they're making their way into the final 15. And now towards the final 5 as they come under the flags. Maybe they're touching in a time of 2:34.96. Second was Georgia. And in third was Isabel. Okay, well done swimmers. We move on to heat 5.
And in heat number 5 in lane 1 from Satellite, we've got Alice Cumberledge. Lane 2 from Warrington is Amelia Gerard. Lane 3 also from Warrington is Peyton Chesters. Lane 4 from the City of Salford is Katie Lee. Lane 5 is Abby Roscoe from Wirral Metro. And lane 6, Lucy Vaughan from Wigan Best. And also from Wigan Best in lane 7 is Isabel Lloyd. And in lane 8 from Stockport is Olivia Donahue.
So at the moment, again, we've got the golden lanes out in front with Katie Lee taking precedence on this particular heat. And so we've got lane number 5 in Abby Roscoe, not far behind either. With the rest of the heat closely bunched together. They say at the 100 turn there, it's Katie Lee turning 1:11.99, followed, as we said, by Abby Roscoe, 1:14.42. Katie just seems to have put a foot down on the accelerator a little bit here. She's pulling away from the field in this particular heat. And so we've still got Abby in second. Looks like it's Izzy Lloyd from Wigan Best who's currently running third. So it will be very close with lane number 3, Peyton Chesters. So as they make their way back down for the final time, as I say, it's still Katie out in front. Abby's next, with lane number 3 and Peyton after that. Her teammate in Amelia, not far behind her as well, but as Katie comes under the flags, And Katie touches the wall in 2:32.71. Next coming in is Abby Roscoe in 2:38.19. Peyton touching the wall in 2:44.39.
And in this last heat, heat 6, in lane 1 from Southport, we've got Evie Sampson. Lane 2 is Megan Kenningley from Stockport. Lane 3 is Lucia Lesty from Salford. Lane 4, so from Salford, is Amelie Bloxage. And also from Salford, in lane 5 is Grace Jackson. Lane 6 is Ella Grace Lawson from Warrington. Lane 7 is Isabel Taylor from Wirral Metro. And in lane 8, we've got Scarlett Robinson from Copeland.
So again, at the moment, as we said, it is the Golden Lanes who have taken us through this particular heat. And so it is Amelie in lane 4 who's got a slight advantage on Grace in 5. Lanes 1, 2 and 3 very tightly bunched together. Set at the halfway point, Amelie goes round first in a time of 1:12.32, followed again by, as we said, her teammate Grace Jackson, who went round in 1:14.59. And very close between the outside lanes, Evie Sampson and Scarlett Robinson. Just 4 100ths on the turn there, so we'll see who's got what left as they make their way down at the back end of this particular heat. Amelie this time turning 1:51.01. He says second was Grace, touching at 1:56.54. As you can see, Amelie makes her way into the last 25 and now towards the last 15. As Amelie comes under the flags for the final 5 metres, Amelie's going to touch the wall in 2:29.71. In second place at the moment, looks like it's going to be lane number 1 in Evie Sampson of Southport. And she does in 2:38.87. Grace Jackson touching third in 2:41.17. Okay, we are now moving on to event 302, which is going to be the men's 14 years and under 50 metre butterfly. There will be 10 heats in this event.
And just letting you know, in heat 6, lane 6, there was a DQ in that last heat. Heat 6, lane 6 was a DQ. And in heat 1, lane 2 is Freddie Sutton, lane 3 is Freddie Ball, lane 4 is Ben Saxby, lane 5 is Zachary Flitton, and lane 6 is Lewis Cooper.
Okay, so this time for the boys to do a bit of butterfly, but it is only 50 metres this one. So off they go. That's it at the moment. It's very close. Lane number 2 in Freddie Sutton looking good. But it is actually lane number 5 as well in Zachary. Let's see what time they're going to touch the wall at. And Zachary does touch in 35.88. Freddie touches in 36.88. And Ben touches in 37.48. We move on to heat number 2.
In heat 2, lane 1 is George Barons, lane 2 is Isaac Peat, lane 3 is Harry Jones, lane 4 is Douglas Jones, lane 5 is Gerard Borrell Shelkoff, lane 6 is Corey Owens, lane 7 is Porter Tinning, and lane 8 is Jackson Cullen.
So at the moment is lane 5 in Gerard, and also lane 7 Porter. As they make their way through the final 15 and towards the flags for the final 5, it is still these two in lanes 5 and 7 respectively. Looks like lane 5 and Gerard's going to just have it, but we will see. It is in a time of 36.55. Second was Porter, 36.74, and Corey touching in 37.81. We move on to heat 3.
In heat 3, lane 1 is Harrison Dale, lane 2 Lee Scholes, lane 3 Owen Wilson, lane 4 Harry Elson, lane 5 Alexander Lewis, lane 6 Noah Wild, lane 7 Elliot Hughes, and lane 8 is Daniel Barton. Okay,
announcing some finalists for the women's 14 years and under 200 metres butterfly in your 11 and 12 years age group. From Satellite we've got Jessica Brunel, from Wigan Bess is Olivia Knox, from Winsford is Jessica Goldsmith, from Southport is Evie Sampson, from Stockport Metro is Autumn Claxton, from Oldham Aquatics is Ella Schofield, from Warrington Warriors is Emily Hall, from Bebington is Lauren Berry, and your reserve finalist for this one from Bebington is Sophia Hewlett.
2 is George Benson. Lane 3, Benjamin Cook. Lane 4 is Kieran Turner. Lane 5, Kristen O'Connell. Lane 6, Dexter Diver. Lane 7, Owen Donnelly. And lane 8 is Jack Hamlet.
Moving on to more finalists from the women's 200-metre butterfly. In the 13 years age group from Satellite is Alice Cumberledge. From City of Salford is Lucy Alesti. From Wirral Metro is Abby Roscoe. From City of Salford is Emily Bloxage. From Wigan Best is Evie Cutter. From Warrington Warriors is Isabel Hitchmore. Also from Warrington Warriors is Amelia Gerard. And from Southport is Pippa Vey. Your reserve finalists from Alsager is Lauren Cox. And from Bolton Metro is Georgia Cork.
Edward, 50 backstroke is on the champion.
In Heat 5, Lane 1 is Mason Grady. Lane 2, Joshua Hall. Lane 3, Leo Talbot. Lane 4, Max Pearson. Lane 5, Charlie Wilcock. Lane 6, James Vaughan. Lane 7, Callum Byrne. And lane 8 is Johnny Wright.
Moving on to your 14 years age group finalists for the 200 metres butterfly. From Copeland we have Scarlett Robinson. From Satellite is Grace Edwards. From City of Salford is Grace Jackson. Also from Salford is Katie Lee. From Trefford Metro is George Cowgill. From Warrington Warriors is Peyton Chesters. From Winsfield is Ruby Thomas. And from Wigan Best is Isabel Lloyd. Your reserve finalist for that one from Wigan Best is Hannah Lee. And from Stockport Metro is Megan Kinningley. You now have 15 minutes, for any withdrawals.
In Heat 6, Lane 1 is Noah Lazenby Tracy. Lane 2, Ethan Mailer. Lane 3, Max Offord. Lane 5, Nikolai Castanera Mosquera. Lane 6, Edward Marr. Lane 7, Travis Winto. And lane 8 is Oshan Spence.
So rapid start by lane number 6 in Edward. He seems to be dragging along lane 7 and 8 of them as well as lane number 5, as he said, as they make their way towards the flags for the final 5 metres. So it's still lane number 6. And Edward takes it in a time of 32.17. Second goes to Travis in 33.07. And third, so is Nicholas touching in a time of 33.31. We move on to Heat 7.
Heat 7, Lane 1, Oscar Hodgson. Lane 2, Alfie Owen. Lane 3, Thomas O'Brien. Lane 4, Max Henderson. Lane 5, Lewis Brody. Lane 6, Mason Stocks. Lane 7, Daniel Coverdi. And lane 8 is Dylan Madigan.
So he said the fastest entry time for this was 27.84 from Sam Sutcliffe of Ramsbottom, so we'll see him shortly. But in this particular heat, Daniel in lane number 7, he's out in front. And he goes under the flags to take the touch in a time of 28.91. Max Henderson touching second 31.3 and Lewis Brody touching in 31.05. On we go to heat number 8.
And in heat 8, we've got lane 1, Charles Foster, lane 2, Samuel Williams, lane 3, Jonathan Waters, lane 4, Ollie Bottomley, lane 5 is Caleb Waldemar, lane 6 is Casey Liu, lane 7 is Michael Wu, and lane 8 is Jack Hammond.
If you haven't already done so, coaches and team managers, if you can send the first 6 heats through for event 303, the women's 50 backstroke. Thank you. So as they make their way under the flags, looks like lane 4 in Ollie Bottomley. It is touching in 27.85. We move on to heat number 9.
And in heat 9, lane 1, we've got Isaac Chow, lane 2, Randall Taylor, lane 3, Jack Wheeler, lane 4, Oliver Parry, lane 5, Joseph Ashley, lane 6, Philip Parkinson, lane 7, Ethan McGuinness, and lane 8 is Michael Gillespie. Just letting you know about a DQ in heat number 7. Lane 3 was a DQ in heat number 7. In heat 10, the last heat, lane 1 is Saul Newson-Nixon, lane 2 is Charlie Chadwick, lane 3 is Joshua Keogh, lane 4 is Samuel Sutcliffe, lane 5 is Luke Brussels, lane 6 is Joshua Hayes, lane 7 is Jack Jarvis, and lane 8 is James Fothergill. And just letting you know that the DQ from heat 7, lane 3 has been overturned.
Yeah, once again from event 302. As we said, heat number 7, lane number 3, disqualification has been overturned. Okay, so we are now moving on to event 303, which is going to be the women's 14 years and under 50 metre backstroke. And there are going to be 11 heats in this event. As always, we start at heat 1.
And in this heat, in lane 3 is Sophia Sutton from Carlisle, lane 4 is Sophia Lee from Southport, and lane 5 is Robin Salis from Carforth.
So as we said, off we go with the 50 metre backstroke. And the fastest entry time for this one is 31.20. Pei Wu, Stockport Metro. At the moment, as the girls make their way down and towards the final 15 metres, very close. So lane number 3. With a slight advantage, although coming back very strong is lane 5. We'll see who takes the touch. It is lane number 3 in the time of 33 seconds there. But we move on to heat 2.
And in heat number 2, in lane 2, we've got Olivia Wilson. Lane 3 is Megan Hacking. Lane 4 is Hermione Coakley-Hines. Lane 5 is Caitlin Hume. Lane 6 is Ava Gilshot. And lane 7 is Isabella Bonfield.
So again, as you go through the first 25, looks like lane 7 just slightly in front. Isabella Bonfield. Also in lane number 4, Hermione goes very well as well. As is the outside lane, the other sort of swimmer, Olivia, in lane 2. Finishing strongly. And she touches the wall in 37.34. Megan in
And in heat 3, lane 1 is Isabel Marsh. Lane 2 is Megan Ormiston. Lane 3 is Laurie Whittaker. Lane 4 is Caitlin Scaife. Lane 5 is Isabel Fowles. Lane 6 is Anna Coxwell. Lane 7 is Emily Taburn. And lane 8 is Imogen McAllister. And if anybody has lost a mobile phone, please come and see us up here and we can sort it for you, because we have it. Thank you.
So once again, very close as they're making their way through. Looks like the red hat of lane 3 just has a slight advantage at the moment, but as they come under the flags, all the swimmers working hard to chase. Let's have a look. And on the touch, it is actually lane 4, in a time 36.69. Larry touches set next to 36.73, and Isabella touches third, 36.89. Off we go to heat number 4.
And And in heat number 4 in lane 1, we've got Olivia Rowland. Lane 2 is Annabelle Wallace. Lane 3 is Naomi Peach. Lane 4 is Anna Lucas. Lane 5 is Autumn Paxton. Lane 6 is Elizabeth Kofi. Lane 7 is Tilly Collins. And lane 8 is Jasmine Kaplan.
So as they're moving away through the final 15 metres of this particular heat. So it looks like lane 6 slightly out in front. And you'll see as they come into the wall. It is lane 6 taking the touch in 35.77. Second was Jasmine, 36.32. And we had a joint third with lanes 4 and 5 touching in 36.52. Off we go to heat 5.
In heat 5, lane 1 is Erin McCurry, lane 2 is Laura David Cantorino, lane 3 is Georgia Howard, lane 4 is Annabelle Chan, lane 5 Macy O'Mahony, lane 6 is Layla Lawrenson, lane 7 is Kate Schillinger, and lane 8 is Martha Sumner.
We have finalists for you from the 50 metres butterfly, 11 and 12 years age group. From Workington is Zachary Flitton, from Satellite Noah Wild, from Wigan Best James Vaughan, from Bolton Metro Samuel Williams, from Southport is Callum Byrne, from Bolton Metro is Leo Talbot, from Leyland Barracudas is Johnny Wright, and from Southport is Harrison Dale. Your reserve finalist from Trafford Metro is Elliot Hughes, and from Stockport Metro is Mason Grady.
In heat 6, lane 1 is Nella Cockis, lane 2 is Megan Ellis, lane 3 is Sophie Vittles, lane 4 is Neve Mussel, lane 5 is Ella Grace Lawson, lane 6 is Kate Roberts, lane 7 is Jodie Dunn, and lane 8 is Eva Webb.
More finalists on the 50 metre butterfly. From the 13 years age group. From Windsor is Edward Marr, from Ramsbottom is Ethan McGuinness, from Carlisle Aquatics is Oscar Hudson, from Ramsbottom is Samuel Sutcliffe, from Stockport Metro is Daniel Colverdi, from Wigan Best is Alfie Owen, from Ramsbottom is Charlie Wilcock, and from Aquabirds is Mason Stocks. Your reserve finalists from Fleetwood is Travis Minto, and from the City of Liverpool is Dylan Madican.
Heat 7, lane 1 is Ella Faulkner, lane 2 is Lily O'Neill, lane 3 is Isabel Lloyd, lane 4 is Clara Spence, lane 5 is Rebecca Lyon, lane 6 Ebony Thorburn, lane 7 Olivia Ballard, and lane 8 is Wendy Dean.
So your last set of finalists on the 50 metre butterfly, the 14 years age group. From Knutsford is Finlay Parkinson, from Warrington Warriors is Joseph Ashley, from Oldham Aquatics is Oliver Parry, from City of Salford is Ollie Bottomley, from Winsford is Jack Wheeler, from Blackpool is Jonathan Waters, from Prescott is Luke Russells, and from Charlie Marlins is Brandon Taylor. Your reserve finalist from Altrincham is Michael Gillespie, and from Flixton is Charlie Chadwick. You now have 15 minutes for any withdrawals.
In heat 8, lane 1 is Rachel Lewis, lane 2 is Petra Varga, lane 3 is Ruby Thomas, lane 4 is Hannah Lee, lane 5 is Lucy Beasley, lane 6 is Iris Hurst, lane 7 is Isabel Fletcher, and lane 8 is Olivia Watts.
So So at the moment, lanes 4, 5 and 6 going out very fast indeed in Hannah, Lucy and Iris. Yeah, just a reminder for team coaches and managers that event 304, which will be coming up shortly, was reseeded, so please make sure you are using the correct heat sheets. Anna touching first down, 33.64. We move on to heat number 9.
And in heat 9, lane 1, we've got Isabella Holmes, lane 2 is Gracie Louise Potts, lane 3 is Gabrielle McCullough, lane 4 is Amber Rick, lane 5 is Evie Cutter, lane 6 is Megan Kenningley, lane 7 is Olivia Edgar, and lane 8 is Yasmin Coulthard.
So at the moment it is lane number 7, Olivia Edgar, who's out in front. As the girls making their way towards the final 5 metres. It is touching first, Olivia Edgar, 32.32. Second was Amber Rigg in 32.48. And third was Evie Cutter in a time of 33.45. We move on to heat number 10.
In heat number 10, lane 1 is Scarlett Tushing, and lane 2 is Zara Mann, lane 3 is Olivia Pennell, and lane 4 is Isabella Cutt. Lane 5 is Sadie Wilson, lane 6 is Olivia O'Mahony, lane 7 is Lily Horton, and lane 8 is Emily Hall.
So at the moment it is lane number 4 and Wigan best Isabel Liptrot, who is out in front, giving chase as well with Sadie Wilson in lane 5. So around about half a body length as Izzy comes in, she touches the wall in 31.75, Sadie touches 32.75, and Zara Mann in 34.12. We move on to the last heat in this event. This will be heat 11.
Heat 11, lane 1, we've got Emily Roberts, lane 2 is Sarah Cole, lane 3 is Anna Fennick, lane 4 is Picky Wu, lane 5 is Alice Volkovaya, lane 6 is Charlotte Collinson, lane 7 Eloise Pennant, and lane 8 is Jasmine Kouassis.
So at the minute with a slight advantage, it does look like it's lane number 4, Picky Wu from Stockport. And it is moving away as she's heading into the final 5 metres. She's going to touch the wall in a time of 32.38. Second was Alice Volkovaya, 32.95, and in third was Anna in a time of 33.46. Okay, so moving swiftly on to event 304, which is your men's 14 years and under, 200 metres freestyle. Again, there are 11 heats in this event. This will be heat 1.
And in heat number 1, in lane 3, we've got Hayden and Wynn from Trafford Metro. Lane 4 is Philip Byrne from Southport, and lane 5 is Gus Fraser from Winsford.
Okay, so finalists to announce for you from the women's 14 and under 50 metre backstroke. In your 11 and 12 years age group, from Cockermouth is Maisie O'Mahony, from Everton is Martha Sumnall, from Winsford is Annabelle Chan, from Warrington Warriors is Iris Hurst, from Wigan Best is Georgia Howard, from Winsford is Kate Shingler, from Leyland Barracudas is Megan Ellis, and from Stockport Metro is Autumn Claxton. Your reserve finalists for this run from Warrington Warriors is Emily Hall, and from Preston is Larry Whittaker. Moving on to your 13 years age group, your finalist from Knutsford is Eloise Perrott. From Wigan Best is Neve Mussel. Also from Wigan Best is Evie Cutter. From Charlie Marlins is Olivia Edgar. From Stockport Metro is Kiki Wu. From the City of Salford is Gabrielle McCulloch. From Fleetwood is Layla Lawrenson. From Warrington Warriors is Jasmine Boazes. And your reserve finalist from Warrington Warriors is Olivia Watts. And from Leyland Barracudas is Kate Roberts. So as the Sunners make their way down, it's very close, as exactly what we want to see. Take your pick, it looks like lane 5 could probably just about take the touch, and he does. Gus touching the wall first there in 2:43.40. Hayden 2:43.83 and Finley 2:43.81. So we move on to heat 2.
And in heat number 2 in lane 1 from Trafford Metro we've got Samuel Lee. Lane 2 is Archie Honey from Blackpool. Lane 3 is Mira Algabak from Stockport. Lane 4 is Sebastian Hayward from Leyland. Lane 5 is Douglas Jones from Southport. Lane 6 is Finley Warburton from Leyland. And then lane 7 is Jasper de Glocker from Warrington.
All right, more finalists for you from the women's 14 years and under 50 metre backstroke. In your 14 years age group, from Wigan Best is Hannah Lee. From Trafford Metro is Lily O'Neill. From Preston is Sadie Wilson. From Wigan Best is Isabel Littrott. From Cockermouth is Amber Rigg. From the City of Salford is Alice Walker-Vire. From Satellite is Anna Fenwick. And from Preston is Charlotte Collinson. Your reserve finalist for this one from the City of Salford is Gracie Louise Potts. And from Preston is Lucy Beasley. You now have 15 minutes to bring in any withdrawals from that event. was lane number 3, turning there, a time of 1:50.22. He makes his way back down. So lane number 3, me, his entry time. Actually, let me see. It was 2:52.50. Yeah, as I said, entry time of 2:52. He's going to touch the wall in 2:29.37. Not a bad little PB, that one. Well done, swimmers. So we move on to heat 3.
And in heat number 3 in lane 1, we've got Archie Whiteman from Warrington. Lane 2 is Thomas Horrobin from Fleetwood. Lane 3 is Ethan Bent from the City of Manchester. And lane 4 is Zachary Fitton from Workington. In lane 5 is Cole Hood from Wigan Best. Lane 6 is Joshua Dainty from Warrington. Lane 7 is Ethan Blythe from Bolton Metro. And lane 8 from Preston is William Green.
So at the moment it is the outside lanes, lane 1 and 8, Archie and William. And we're out in front, although the middle with the white hats in lane number 4, Zachary, he's starting to make his way through. And at the 100-metre turn, turning in 1:14.35, is lane number 1, who seems to trying to kick on now as he goes through the second half of this particular heat. Running second still is lane number 8 in William. And Warrington's Joshua there in the lane number 6. Starting to make his move as well. So as I said, 11 heats in this one. The fastest entry time was 2:05.74 from Ethan Kelly, the City of Liverpool. See if anyone can try and beat that as they go through these particular heats. So again, it is still lane 1, Warrington Warriors Archie Reitman as he makes his way back down the pool. Second place is at the moment still looks like his teammate Joshua, fighting hard is Fleetwood's Thomas in lane number 2 as well. Middle lane's coming back hard, as I said, is Zachary and Cole. They're coming under the flags in lane number 1. It's Archie. He touches the wall in 2:35.25. His entry time was 2:50 even, so that's amazing. Well done there. As the final swimmer makes his way in and touches the wall. Well done, swimmers. We move on to heat 4.
And in heat number 4, in lane 1, we've got Porter Tinning from Barrow. Lane 2 is Mason Grady from Stockport Metro. Also from Stockport Metro in lane 3 Gerard Burrell Shlokov. Lane 5, Oliver Stanley from Preston. Lane 6 is Harry Jones from Winsford. Lane 7 is Freddie Ball from Wirral Metro. And lane 8 is Harrison Dale from Southport.
So at the moment is lane number 5, Oliver Stanley of Preston. He turned in 34.77. Still out in front at the moment, but let's say lane number 6, Harry Jones there of Winsford, is working hard, as is lane number 8, Harrison Dale of Southport. Actually looks now as if he's slightly in front as they come to the halfway turn in this particular heat. So Harrison did turn first in 1:14.18, but as we said, Oliver's very close in 1:14.79. So again, as they start to make their way home, it is still Harrison over in lane number 8. And he turned this time in 1:54.46. And so still in the middle of the pool with the red hat of Preston is Oliver Stanley. He turned in 1:55.68. And has been all race, as we said, lane 6, Harry Jones working hard to try and catch him. So as they make their way under the flags, we said it is going to be Harrison Dale. Harrison's entry time was 2:41.36 and he touches the wall in 2:32.04. Next was Oliver Stanley in 2:34.11 and then Gerard touching the wall there in 2:38.35. Yeah, well done swimmers. Off we go to heat number 5.
And in heat number 5, in lane 1 from Clitheroe is Owen Donnelly. Lane 2 is Corey Owens from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 3 is Travis Minto from Fleetwood. Lane 4 is Edward Marr from Winsford. Lane 5 is Archie Fisher from Bolton Metro. Lane 6 is Freddie Hunter from Preston. Lane 7 is Jan Nazareth from Warrington. And lane 8 is Daniel Barton from Wigan Best. So at the moment we got lanes 3, 4, 5, 7 very close together. As you can see, it is lane 5 who lane 5 and lane 7 who are just out in front at the moment as they come under the flags for the first time. It was lane number 7, Jan there turning first in 1:09.77. Then Archie in 1:09.95, and he was followed by Travis Minto in 1:11.72. But it is lanes 5 and 7, Archie and Jan, who are out in front in this particular heat. Looks like Archie does have a little lead at the moment now.
And Archie does, but only just under a second between Archie and Jan in lanes 5 and 7, and start to make their way back down the pool for the final time. Once again, Travis in lane number 3 working hard as well, as are all the swimmers. Lanes 4 and 6 coming back strongly as well. For the moment it is still lane 5 out in front, but the rest of the field are catching. As they come under the flags. It's going to be Archie touching in 2:26.76. Second was Travis in 2:27.95. And Jan touches third in 2:28.91. Yeah, well done swimmers, off we go to heat 6.
And in heat number 6 in lane 1, we've got Christine O'Connell from Stockport Metro. Lane 2 is Thomas Fitzpatrick from Wigan Best. Lane 3 is Lee Scholes from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 4 is Oliver Pearson from Wigan Best. Lane 5 is William Kershaw from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 6 is Noah Lazenby-Tracy from Stretford. Lane 7 is Thomas Rickles from Winsford. And lane 8 is William Grundy from Bolton Metro.
So at the 50 metre turn, it was Wigan Best Thomas Fitzpatrick who went round first in 32.21, followed by Bolton Metro's William Grundy, 32.65. And it is these two still out in front at the moment, but the rest of the field are all very well bunched together, all making their way back and trying to track these two down. As I say, this time it's William turning first in 1:09.27, Thomas turning in 1:09.83, and then it is Thomas's teammate Oliver turning in 1:12.30. But it is William now starting to pull away over in lane number 8. Mentioned 8 quite a few times this morning, seems like a fast lane, lane 8 this morning, but as I said, off he goes anyway. Like I said, this time William turning in 1:46.68. Still second place is Wigan Best, as we said, Thomas Fitzpatrick turning 1:50.28, with Oliver Pearson turning in 1:51.46. As I said, it is still lane number 8 in William who's out in front. And then we have lane 2 in Thomas, lane number 4 in Oliver, and lane 5 is Blackpool's William Kershaw, working hard as well back down these final 15 metres. He said William's gone under the flags and he's going to come in to take the touch. And he does in 2:24.42. Looks like Thomas is going to hold on to second place. He does in a time of 2:28.48. And William Kershaw touches the wall third in 2:28.93. Off we go, as we say, to heat 7.
And in heat number 7, lane 1 is Isaac Shaw from Preston, lane 2 is Max Pearson from Wigan Best, and also from Wigan Best in lane 3 is James Vaughan. Lane 4 is Ewan Flannery from Warrington, lane 5 is Callum Byrne from Southport, lane 6 is Charlie Wilcock from Ramsbottom, Lane 7 is Christopher Jameson from Beppington, and lane 8 is Logan Ivinson from Cockermouth.
So turning at the 50-metre mark first was Charlie Wilcott. Of Ram's Bottom, he's still out in front at the moment. But not far behind. As we said, the golden lanes are 4 and 5. And to be fair, the rest of the heat. I said Charlie's got around about a body length lead on everyone else at the moment. So Charlie went round in 1:09.20, followed by Ewan in 1:10.20 and Callum in 1:10.53. A lot of 1:11s there as well. So still Charlie out in front as he makes his way home. So that time he turned in 1:46.42. Got himself just over a second lead over Ewan in lane number 4. Still looks to be the case. Ewan working very hard to try and track down Charlie. But as he made their way into the final 15 metres, here's going to be Charlie hitting the wall. Certainly 2:22.50. Ewan in 2:23.58 and Callum in 2:25.36. Move on to heat 8.
And in heat number 8, in lane 1, we've got Daniel Coverdi from Stockport. Lane 2 is Samuel Williams from Bolton Metro. Lane 3 is Max Offord from Altrincham. Lane 5 is James Fothergill from the City of Manchester. Lane 6 is Thomas Bidgood from Satellite. Lane 7 is Leo Talbot from Bolton Metro. And lane 8 is Joshua Paul from the City of Liverpool.
So once again, it is the one of the outside lanes, lane number 1, Daniel Colverdi, leading the way at the moment. He comes round for his 100th turn. Let's see what time he hits. A 1:04.39. Thomas Biggood next, 1:08.83, followed by James Fothergill, 1:09.88. As I said, Daniel stretching away there down in lane number 1. He said after that it's still lane 6 and Thomas Biggood. Daniel turning this time in 1:37.06. Entry time of 2:25.28. So as you said, Daniel's making his way into the final 5 metres. A reminder, his entry time is 2:25.28. We'll say bye-bye to that as he touches the wall in a time of 2:09.06. After that, we still have Thomas in lane number 6. Lane 5 is James working very hard. Is he going to catch him? Let's see. He's going to take the touch here, head down. Here's James touching next in 2:23.41 with Thomas in 2:23.50. So we're going to move on to heat number 9.
And in heat number 9, lane 1, we've got Oscar Hodgson from Carlisle. Lane 2 is Michael Gillespie from Altrincham. Lane 3 is Seth Hutchinson from Preston. And lane 4 is Simon Harrison from Satellite. Lane 5 is Cody Bridge from Blackpool. Lane 6 is Ethan McGuinness from Ramsbottom. Lane 7 is Matthew Soers from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Michael Wu from Altrincham.
Team coaches and managers, if you haven't already done so, can we have the first 2 heats for event 305, the women's 14 years and under, 800 metres freestyle, to marshalling, please. So every swimmer there turning in 31 or under. It was Michael Wu over in lane number 8 who went fastest on that first 50, a time of 30.04. And is still leading away at the halfway turn. Goes round in 1:03.46. Is then followed by Cody Bridge in 1:04.84 and Simon Harrison in 1:05.47. It's like I said, outside lanes again, number 8. So we had Daniel in lane 1 in the last one, Michael in lane 8 this time. As I said, he's still going, he's Michael in lane number 8, turn this time in 1:37.06. It's now Simon Harrison turning second in 1:40.37. With Cody Bridge in 1:40.88. I said Michael's entry time in lane 8 was 2 minutes 20.37. And as he comes under the flag, he's going to look around about 10 seconds, he's going to shave off that. And he does a time of 2 minutes 10.40. Second place goes to Simon Harrison, 2:13.92. Touching the wall third, Cody Bridge, 2:16.33. Okay, we're moving on to heat 10.
And in heat number 10 in lane 1 from Cockermouth is Max Henderson. Lane 2 from Wirral Metro is Luke Kavanagh. Lane 3, Brandon Taylor from Chorley Marlins. Lane 4, Joshua Hayes from Wigan Best. Lane 5 is Burden Ordeck from Prescott. Lane 6 is Benjamin Ross from the City of Salford. Lane 7 is Jack Seddon from Bolton Metro. And lane 8 is Saul Newson-Nixon from Cockermouth.
So again, for another heat, it is the outside lanes. Lane number 1 this time, Max Henderson of Cockermouth, who's leading the way. But over the other side of the pool, lane 6 and 7, also 8 as well, battling hard. So Max going round in 1:36.52 this time. Got himself just over a second and a half lead. Over lane number 6. In the shape of Benjamin Ross from the city of Salford. So Max's entry time for this one, 2:17.38. He's going to come in, he's going to take the touch in 2:09.85. Coming in second is Benjamin Ross in 2:11.93. With Luke Kavanagh touching the wall in 2:12.86. We move on to the final heat in this event. This is heat 11.
And in this final heat, heat 11, we've got lane 1, Casey Liu from Bolton Metro. Lane 2 is Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 3 is George Daintith from Warrington. And lane 4 is Ethan Kelly from the City of Liverpool. Lane 5 is Joshua Keogh from Bolton Metro. Lane 6 is Joseph Ashley from Warrington. Lane 7 is Samuel Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom. And lane 8 is Jonathan Waters from Blackpool Aquatics.
So Ethan Kelly leading away at the 100 metre mark there, turned in 1 minute .56. As I said, Ethan was the fastest entry for this one in 2:05.74. So we'll see how he does in comparison to that. So Ethan went round in 1:32.64. After that is Joshua Keogh, and followed by Joseph. So lanes 4, 5 and 6. Lanes 2 and 3, again working hard as they come back down into the final 25. But your leader, as has been for the entirety of the race, is at lane number 4, Ethan Kelly. And Ethan touches the wall in 2:04.51. As we said, he was fastest entry time at 2:05.74, so nice little time there for him. Well done, swimmers. As we said, we move on now to event 305, your women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. There are 6 heats in this event. This is heat number 1.
And in heat number 1, from Winsford in lane 3 is Charlotte Peel. Lane 4, Caitlin Hume from Bolton Metro. And lane 5 is Emily Hall from Warrington.
All right, we have some finalists to announce for you from the men's 200 metres freestyle. In your 11 and 12 years age group from Southport, your finalists were from Southport, Harrison Dale. From Blackpool Aquatics was William Kershaw. From Bolton Metro is Leo Talbot. From Southport is Callum Byrne. From Bolton Metro was Samuel Williams. From Warrington Warriors was Jan Nazari. From Stockport Metro was Mia Al-Debak. And from Wigan Best was James Vaughan. Your reserve finalists from Winsford were Thomas Rickles. And from Oldham Aquatics were Lee Scholes. Moving on to your 13 years age group. Your finalists from Satellite is Thomas Biggood. From Ramsbottom is Charlie Wilcock. From Wigan Best is Matthew Sawyers. From Stockport Metro was Daniel Colverdi. From Ramsbottom was Samuel Sutcliffe. From Carlisle Aquatics is Oscar Hodgson. From Ramsbottom is Ethan McGuinness. And from Warrington Warriors was Ewan Flannery. Your reserve finalist for that one from Bolton Metro was William Grundy. And from Cockermouth was Logan Iverson. Moving on to your 14 years age group. Your finalist from Oldham Aquatics was Oliver Parry. From Warrington Warriors is George Danteith. Also from Warrington Warriors is Joseph Ashley. From the City of Liverpool was Ethan Kelly. From Bolton Metro was Joshua Keogh. From Cockermouth was Max Henderson. From Altrincham was Michael Wu. From the City of Salford was Benjamin Ross. And your reserve finalist from Wirral Metro was Luke Kavanagh. And from Bolton Metro was Casey Lee. You now have 15 minutes for any withdrawals from them finals. So at the moment, there's lane number 5, Emily, who's out in front. Turned her at 4:46.53. Got herself just over a 3-second lead over Charlotte, who went in 4:49.66. With Caitlin turning in 4:51.63. As I said, I'm sure you all agree, very nice to be back at the Northwest Regionals. Obviously not happened for a couple of years because of the pandemic. Obviously with the swimmers we got here today, only really the oldest age group, they've probably actually ever taken part in one of the regionals. So fantastic event for all our swimmers. Sure, a lot of the younger ones are enjoying the experience, being here at Wavertree in the 50-metre pool. And then, of course, for some of our older swimmers, still in week number 6 of the national window qualifying efforts. So lots of different reasons for them to be here this weekend and next weekend, putting in as much effort as they can. Great to see a lot of the Northwest swimmers' names in those qualifying positions at the moment, and let's hope that continues. So said, Emily, still out in front, turning this time in 6:54.28, still has 3 seconds over Charlotte. In lane number 3, Sarah Caitlin not far behind her in lane 4 as well. So we said at a 650 metre turn there, as we have for the entirety of the race. Is Emily still out in front? Turned in 9:02.42. With Charlotte and Caitlin both turning on a 9:04. Okay, so there you go. You hear the bells indicating the not too far from the finish now, and as you can see, the girls all start to pick up the pace. Is still Emily out in front? She turns in 10:23.56. Caitlin turning second, as we said there, in 10:26.32, and Charlotte 10:29.35. So they make their way down the pool for the final time. All the swimmers into the last 25 metres. We said Emily's entry time was 12 minutes 10:20. Emily takes a touch at 11:02.94. Caitlin there touching 11:05.23. And Charlotte touching at 11:11.85. Well done, ladies. Move on to heat 2. So in heat number 2, lane number 2 from Winsford, we have Jessica Goldsmith. In lane number 3 from Wirral Metro is Millie McEwen. In lane 4 from Carlisle Aquatics is Leah Glencross. In lane 5 from Altrincham is Wendy Dew. In lane number 6 from Trafford Metro is Litada Wu. As we said, off we go again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick announcement to be making. Obviously, over the weekend, we do appreciate that at points swimmers are wanting to come and see the parents, but due to the actual limited space we do have in the spectators area, we must ask that no swimmers come into the spectator area at any point of this gala. Again, we have no way of being able to monitor how many people are up here, and due to health and safety concerns, we need to enforce that. So please, if there are any swimmers up in the gallery at the moment, please make your way back to poolside, and from this point forward, if you can make sure no swimmers as we said, make their way into the spectators gallery. And we do apologise for that, but again, health and safety. Yeah. So as I was saying, health and safety is paramount. Thank you very much for your cooperation. All right, and so we'll give this a try. It worked well at the Lancashire County, so we'll have another go at this. If any of you have got Twitter, you want to send in some good luck messages for finals, you get yourselves on Twitter, put hashtag SwimNW2022. So SwimNW2022, and we'll try and read out some good luck messages for those finals. So once again, hashtag SwimNW2022. Let's put the N and W in capital letters. So swim, NW, capital letters for the N and the W, 2022. Good luck to whoever you like, and we'll read some of them out for you.
Well done to Jessica for winning that in 10:59.45, and in second place, Leshian Wu in 11:01.51, and coming into third, Millie McGowan, 11:17.20. Well done to all the swimmers. Overs now to the referee for heat number 3. And in this third heat this morning, lane 1, Isabel Fletcher from Winsford. Lane 2 is Olivia Penelum from Ulverston. Lane 3 is Emily Jackson-Smith from the City of Salford. And in lane 4, Isabel Taylor from Wirral Metro. Lane 5 is Olivia Ballard from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6 is Yella May McAvoy from the City of Manchester. Lane 7 is Pollyanna Kershaw from Blackwell Aquatics. And in lane 8, we've got Isabel Distillo from Altrincham. And Emily is just on the home straight now with lane 4, Isabel Taylor, pushing hard behind her. And Emily comes in first in 10:30.04, followed by Isabel Taylor in 10:38.05, and a battle for the end with Pollyanna coming in third in 10:42.17. Over to the referees for heat number 4. And this now is heat number 4. In lane 1 from Stratford is Lily Duke. Lane 2, Rosie Barker-Mayer. Lane 2 is Rosie Barker-Mayer from Warrington. Lane 3 is Amelia Fitzgerald from Winsford. Lane 4 is Kate Roberts from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5 is Lauren Watson from Wigan Best. Lane 6 is Emily French from Wirral Metro. Also from Wirral Metro in lane 7 is Annabelle Rogan, and lane 8 is Lily Rose Unwin from Trafford.
All right, so we do have some good luck messages. Some of you have got them in. It's good luck, Go Trafford. That's from Graham. One from Phil. Well done to Charlie, Ethan, Ben, Sammy, and Benji. Guessing that's Ramsbottom. So well done to you guys. And also good luck to all the Wigan Best. Enjoy and swim fast. You're all amazing. Thank you for that one, Lee. And as we said, just remember, if you wanted to send these good luck messages in before the finals. On Twitter, it's #swim NW and then the numbers 2022. Put your message alongside that and we'll read them out for you. So in the early goings, it is Lily Duke in lane number 1. As we said, lane number 1 is out in front in Lily Duke. Lane 7 also is Annabelle, working very hard. Both the girls looking nice and smooth. Big leg kick there from Lily in lane number 1. They come round and turn. There's Lily, a 200 metre turn, turning in 2 minutes 30.55. And then, as we said, Annabelle turning 2:32.33. Followed by Lauren Watson in 2:34.26. So I said that is your 1, 2 and 3 at the minute. Lily, Annabelle and Lauren, with the rest of the heat all very close together. So as you said, this is heat number 4 of 6. And then of course we move to our finals. which are going to be including the men's 200 free, the women's 200 fly, the men's 50 fly, and the women's 50 back. So again, if you're wanting to say good luck to anybody on Twitter, remember it's hashtag swim NW 2022, and then put a space, write your message, and we'll read them out for you. Obviously, once we get into heat number 6, we will start to knock that on the head as we prepare ourselves for the finals. So, like we said, if you are wanting to get your good luck messages in, make sure you're doing that in the next heat or 2, so we can read them out for you. Once again, as I said earlier on, unfortunately not quite got, as I said, some of you might have missed the message earlier, but we cannot allow any swimmers in the spectators area at any point over the 2 weekends. So if there are any swimmers in the spectators area now, it is time to make your way back down to poolside, please. We can't gauge how many people are here. Obviously, a little bit quieter now, but this afternoon is going to be crazy with the men's 53 and the ladies 100 freestyle as well. So we need to stick to these rules. So please abide by them. Massively for health and safety issues. No swimmers are permitted to be up in the spectators gallery at any point. Once again, thank you for your cooperation with that. So at the halfway turn, it is still Lily, who's out in front in lane number 1, got herself just over a second lead. Still in second place with Annabelle. But as we said, Anne Warren holding third. But again, the middle of the pool's getting very close now. So at the 500 metre turn, it is still Lily in front. She turned there at 6:34.32. But you now have lanes 4, 5, 6 and 7 pretty much in a line with her as well. The back end of this race is definitely going to be see who's got the most in the tank. So at that turn, we do have a new leader at the moment. Turning on 7:14.72 was Wigan best Lauren Watson in lane number 5. He's very close with Kate Roberts next to her, as well as Emily French and, as we said, Annabelle Rogan. Of course, Lily Duke there still as well. So with around about 200 metres left, it is now Kate Roberts who's out in front, only just so. Kate turning 7:54.61. 1/10 for the second behind her was Lauren Watson, 7:54.71. So as you can see, as the swimmers make their way back up the pool. Great finish to this particular race. It is Kate Roberts who's now out in front as she turns to come home for the final time. Kate turns in 9:51.24. Then you've got, we've got Lauren Watson as well as Emily French, who turn with nothing between them as they make their way back down as well. Kate Roberts going to work here as she comes through to the final 25, cracking swim. So as you say, at the moment, Kate Roberts still going strong as she comes into the final 5 metres. She goes under the flags and is coming into the wall. She's going to touch there in a time of 10:28.05. And second goes to Emily French in 10:31.01, with Lauren touching in 10:32.77. Fantastic effort, swimmers. Well done to everybody there. So we move on to heat number 5.
And in heat number 5 in lane 1, we've got Caitlin Postolacci-Situ from the city of Salford. In lane 2 is Anna Fennick from Satellite. Lane 3 is Olivia O'Mahony from Cockermouth. Lane 4 is Emily Wade from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5 is Amelia Gerrard from Warrington. Lane 6 is Grace Edwards from Satellite. Lane 7 is Lucy Dursley from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Alyssa Boslam from the city of Salford.
All right, so good luck messages coming in. Good luck to Joseph Ashley in the finals. Baby Freya is cheering you on from the lounge. Watching you live on YouTube. Goal the Warriors. So thank you for that one. Moving on, goal Zach Flitton. So proud of you. And again, well done, Zach. That's coming in from Paul. Thank you very much. And for the hat-trick, good luck to Zach Flitton of Workington Swimming Club for the 50 fly final. And all of those with Workington this weekend. Support each other, keep your heads down and go for it. Thank you, Ronnie. Great advice, sir. And then from Simon, good luck, Wigan Best. We're watching from home. He said Finley and Evie, so thank you for those good luck messages. So again, lane 1 out in front at the moment in the early stages. That is Caitlin Postolacci-Situ, of course, of the city of Salford. I said, doing a disservice to Amelia Gerrard in the middle of the pool there, who actually turned first in 1:47.58. But as we said, Caitlin very close in 1:47.76 as well. So we said the 2 yellow hats. Obviously lane 1 is Salford, not to be confused by lane 5 with the Warriors of Warrington. Okay, so just as a reminder, for warm-ups this afternoon, it's going to be the men who are in first this afternoon at 1:20. That's going to run through till 1:45. Then it's going to be the ladies from 1:45 till 2:10. and then we'll be starting the afternoon session at 2:15. If you're lucky enough to have been at home this morning, you've been watching on the live stream, it's going to be extremely busy over here at Wavertree this afternoon with some of the races we've got. Make sure you get yourselves here plenty of time. Yeah, once again, just a quick announcement again for everyone who's watching live on YouTube. And just for anybody who's coming this afternoon, the actual spectators gallery is completely sold out this afternoon. There is not a spare seat. So if any of you are thinking to try and come and get a ticket, please don't. There will be none available for this afternoon's session. And from what I'm being told, every single seat has been sold or will be used this afternoon. Okay, so back to the pool, and again, still in lane 5 at the moment. Here's Amelia in lane number 5. And in second is still Caitlin, over in lane 1 as well. All right, some more good luck messages coming in as well, as we said on Twitter. This time, Goal Winsford, Kim and Hattie watching at home, cheering you all on. And thank you very much for that one, Kim. We said Amelia still out in front. She turns at the 550 metre mark. This time she turns in 6:50.36. Still in second place is Caitlin in lane number 1. She turned on 6:56.02. And with Emily Wade in lane number 4, she turned on 7 minutes .36. And very close behind her, in lane 3 was Olivia in 7 minutes .38. So you can see Amelia turns this time in 9:20.99 as she makes her way home for the final time. Amelia's entry time was 10:07.30, so we'll see what she can do with that as she makes her way through into the final 25. Lanes 1 and 3 also working hard. A nice battle going on there as they come back down. Last 15 metres now for Amelia. Let's see what she can get. As we said, Amelia's time, the entry time was 10:07.30. She touches in 9:57.04. Cracking time there, 9:57.04. Next to come in and touch the wall is going to be lane number 3, Olivia O'Mahony. She touches in 10:08.72. With lane 1, Caitlin touching in 10:09.89. Well done, swimmers.
And in the final heat of this event this morning, heat 6, in lane 1, we've got Megan Rickles from Winsford. Lane 2 is Peyton Chesters from Warrington. Lane 3 is Katie Lee from the City of Salford. And also from the City of Salford in lane 4 is Amelie Bloxage. Lane 5 is Evie Clare from Stockport. Lane 6 is Kerry Henney from Warrington. Lane 7 is Alice Volkovaya from the City of Salford. And lane 8 is Olivia Watts from Warrington.
A message to team managers and coaches: if we can start to send swimmers for event 306, 307 and 308, which is your men's 200 metres freestyle finals, through to marshalling, please. So once again, if we can have swimmers for event 306, the 11 and 12 years boys 200 metres freestyle, 307, the men's 13 years 200 metres freestyle, and 308, the men's 14 years 200 metres freestyle finals, through to marshalling. Thank you. So at the minute, we got lane number 4 in Amelie Bloxage, who turns on 1:40.21. As I say, currently running in second was Evie Clare. She went round in 1:42.80, with Kerry Henney of Warrington turning in 1:43.18. Okay, so thank you very much for everyone who has sent a few messages in. We're going to knock those on the head for now, as we said, as we're starting to get ready for the finals. Once again, we'll open the messages up for this afternoon's session. But for the minute, please don't send any more good luck messages through as we just start to prepare for the finals, which will be coming shortly. So this time Emily went round in 3:24.06, just over a 6.5 second lead from Evie Clare. And Kerry Henny is right next to her in lane 6 as well. So at the halfway mark, Emily goes round in 4:33.14. Now with a 9-second lead over second place, who's Evie Clare. And I said Kerry Henny not far behind Evie. So that's a bell for Emily. She goes round now. Instead of 100 left. Emily turning to 7:59.60. Still in second place at the moment is Evie Clare in lane 5, and Kerry Henny third place, lane 6. So Emily turning her for the final time, making her way home. She turns in 8:33.43. So Emily making her way into the final 25. And now the final 15. Let's see what time Emily's going to register here as she comes into the final 5. Goes under the flags, comes in for the touch, and she touches on, let me see, 9:05.94. Cracking swim there by Emily. Instead, rest of the swimmers still going. As we can see, Evie Clare coming down now into the final 15. Evie comes in, she takes the touch there. Well done, Evie. Time of 9:27.07. Kerry touching the wall in 9:33.68. Next to come in, Katie there in lane number 3, 9:42.11. Up in lane number 8, Olivia touching 9:52.52. As in lane 1 was Megan, 9:53.33. Alice touching in 10:03.27. And Peyton comes in the wall and touches at 10:13.87.
And we're moving on now to our first final of this morning, which is event 306, the men 200 metre freestyle. This is the 11 to 12 age group, and in lane 1 from Southport we've got Harrison Dale. In lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics is William Kershaw. In lane 3 from Bolton Metro is Leo Talbot. And from Southport in lane 4 is Callum Byrne. Lane 5 from Bolton Metro is Samuel Williams. And in lane 6 from Warrington is Jan Nazareth. Lane 7 from Stockport is Mir Aldebach. And in lane 8 from Wigan Best is James Vaughan.
So off we go with the first final of the morning. As we said, it's the 11 and 12 years 200 metres freestyle final for the boys. As we said in the heats, it was, of course, lane number 4, Callum Byrne. He went in at 2:25.36. After that, very, very close indeed. Everyone else between, as we said, 2:27s to 2:29s. So whilst we're going with this, we're just going to give you some results from event 305, the women's 14 years and under, 800 metres freestyle. In the 11 and 12 years age group, in third place from Winsford was Jessica Goldsmith. In second place from Trafford Metro was Lily Rose Irwin, and in first place in a time of 10 minutes 42.17 from Blackpool Aquatics, Pollyanna Kershaw. In the 13 years age group, in third place from Warrington Warriors was Olivia Watts. In second place from Stockport Metro was Evie Clare, and your winner in a time of 9 minutes 5.94 from the City of Salford was Amelie Bloxage. In your 14 years age group, in third place from Winsford was Megan Rickles. In second place from City of Salford was Katie Lee. And in first place in a time of 9 minutes 33.68 from Warrington Warriors was Kerry Henney. Okay, so as you can see the race unfolding, it is the Golden Lanes who are out in front, but lane number 7 also not too far behind. So at the turn it is Samuel Williams, who has a little lead over Callum as they make their way down, as we said, lanes 4 and 5. Samuel there in lane 5 looking nice and relaxed as he's making his way, powering through. And with Callum next to him working hard as well in 4. As we go into the final 15, who's going to have the energy to get through and touch the wall? Is it going to be Samuel? Is it going to be Callum? Oh, he's put his head down. It's going to be on the touch. Who takes it? It is Samuel Williams in a time of 2:24 dead. Second place goes to Callum Byrne in 2:24.07. And third is Leo Talbot, 2:25.69. Okay, so we move on now to our next final, which is event 307, the men's 13 years, 200 metres freestyle. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1 from Satellite, Thomas Biggood. In lane number 2 from Ramsbottom, Charlie Wilcock. In lane number 3 from Wigan Best, Matthew Saws. In lane number 4 from Stockport Metro, Daniel Colverdi. In lane number 5 from Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. In lane number 6 from Carlisle Aquatics, Oscar Hodgson. In lane number 7 from Ramsbottom, Ethan McGuinness. And in lane number 8 from Warrington Warriors, Ewan Flannery. So off we go in the early stages, obviously very close together. Lanes 4 and 5. I said Daniel and Samuel seem just to have the slight edge at the moment, but as we said, only the first 50, anything can happen as we go through. But turning at exactly the same time on the first 50 is Daniel and Samuel, both turning on 30.80. After that was Matthew Saws, turning on 31.34. But the majority of the final turned on 31, so still very close indeed. Wow, so this time they turn in respectively in 104.27 and 104.28. Nothing to choose between Daniel and Samuel at the moment. After that, still running third is Wigan best Matthew Saws. He went round in 1:06.31. I think we're in for an Umdinger final 50 between the golden lanes as they go here. I think we're going to see some absolute power as we get off this turn between Daniel and Samuel. Let's go, let's see what we get. So it's Daniel turning first in 1:36.03 with Samuel in 1:36.29. These two boys battling it now. Are you brave enough to put a bet on who's going to finish this race off into the final 25? It is Daniel and Samuel as they make their way down. Looks like Sam just has a little edge, but Daniel coming back very strong as well. Here we go into the final 5. Looks like Samuel, but Daniel's coming back fast. Who's going to take the wall? Oh wow, in a time of 2:06.64 it is Sam Sutcliffe, followed by Daniel Colverdi in 2:06.66. Third place going to Matthew Saws of Wigan Best in 2:15.59. Cracking final, boys, well done. There we go, that's fantastic. Well done, swimmers.
And moving on now to the 14 years 200 metre freestyle for the men. In lane 1 from Oldham Aquatics is Oliver Parry. In lane 2 from Warrington is George Daintiff. And also from Warrington in lane 3 is Joseph Ashley. From the City of Liverpool in lane 4 is Ethan Kelly. In lane 5 from Bolton Metro is Joshua Keogh. And from Cockermouth in lane 6 is Max Henderson. In lane 7 from Altrincham is Michael Wu. And lane 8 from the City of Salford is Benjamin Ross.
Okay, to give you some results from the finals. So from event 304, the men's 11 and 12 years, 200 metres freestyle. In third place from Bolton Metro goes to Leo Talbot. In second place from Southport was Callum Byrne. And in first place in a time of 2:24.00 from Bolton Metro was Samuel Williams. Moving on to event 307, which was your men's 13 years, 200 metre freestyle final. In third place from Wigan Best was Matthew Saws. In second place from Stockport Metro was Daniel Colverdi. And in first place, in a time of 2:06.64 from Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. So as we go through the midway point of this one, it is again lanes 4 and 5 in Ethan Kelly and Joshua Keogh. Joshua Keogh turned first there in a time of 1:86, with Ethan not far behind on a 1:01.03. So as they're making their way back down, as we said, here we go once again, lanes 4 and 5, neck and neck as they make their way into the final 15 metres. As I said, it's Ethan and Joshua. They come to the flags, let's see who's going to take this one? It's going to be close again. Oh, and it is lane number 5, Joshua Keogh, touching in 2:04.52, followed by Ethan Kelly in 2:04.55, and third goes to Joseph Ashley in lane 3 in 2:08.22. Okay, so we move on to event 309, which is your women's 11 and 12 years 200 meters butterfly. Introducing your finalists in lane number 1 from Satellite, Jessica Brunel. In lane 2 from Wigan Best, Olivia Knox. In lane number 3 from Winsford, Jessica Goldsmith. In lane number 4 from Southport, Evie Sampson. In lane number 5 from Stockport Metro, Autumn Claxton. In lane number 6 from Oldham Aquatics, Ellie Schofield. In lane number 7 from Warrington Warriors, Emily Hall. And in lane number 8 from Bebbington, Lauren Berry. So off we go with the first of the 200 metre butterfly finals. Pretty much as of the guess for the majority of the swimmers first time. They're going to have to do two 200 metre butterflies in the same session. I'll say it's going to be brutal for some of them, but let's see how we go. Just whilst we've got a bit of time, we'll give you some more results. This time from event 308, the men's 14 years 200 metres freestyle final. In third place from Warrington Warriors was Joseph Ashley. In second place from the City of Liverpool was Ethan Kelly. And in first place in a time of 2:04.52 from Bolton Metro was Joshua Keogh. So turning at the halfway point in first place is lane 4, Evie Sampson of Southport. And she's followed by Autumn Claxton. It says Evie touches the wall this time in 1:59.21 as she makes her way back down the pool for the final time. Autumn touching next. It says she goes round in 2:07.37. And she's followed by Jessica Goldsmith, lane number 3. She went round in 2:13.18. So lane number 4, Evie Sampson making her way towards the final 5 metres. And she comes under the flags and she's going to touch the wall in a time of 2:41.82. Next to be coming in is going to be lane 5 in Autumn Claxton. Autumn touches in 2:54.14. And then after that, touching third, Jessica Goldsmith in 3:01.11. So the swimmers finally come into these last couple of metres and touch the wall. Fantastic effort. Big round of applause for the swimmers there. Well done.
Moving on now to event 310, which is the women 13 years 200 butterfly. Introducing your finalists this morning in lane 1 from Satellite is Alice Cumberledge. In lane 2 from the city of Salford is Lucia Lesty. In lane 3 from Wirral Metro is Abby Roscoe. And in lane 4 from the city of Salford is Amelie Bloxage. And from Wigan Best in lane 5 is Evie Cutter. And from Warrington in lane 6 is Isabel Hitchmo. And also from Warrington in lane 7 is Amelia Gerard. And lane 8 from Southport is Pippa Vane. Just letting you know from event 309, which was the women 11-12 years 200 butterfly, there was a DQ in lane 1. So that was event 309. The DQ was in lane 1.
That first 50 turn, it was Amelie turning first in 33.03. After that, it's Evie Cutter and Abby Roscoe not far behind. Amelie around about a body length in front at the moment of Evie Cutter, who's second. After that, it's Abby Roscoe in third. So they say it's still Amelie out in front with Evie second and Abby third. Obviously, it's a massive effort from Amelie just coming off the back of her 800 free as well. Fantastic effort, and she's out in front at the moment. As we said, Evie's still second with Abby still in third place at this moment in time. This time Amelie touching in 1:46.74. So Evie turns on around about a 1:52. The screen's gone blank there for a moment. As they make their way down for the final time, it is Amelie who's out in front. Evie's working hard, as is Abby as well in lane number 3. So as Amelie comes under a wall and she's going to take the touch in 2:24.15. Very close now between Evie and also, as we said, Abby Roscoe as they come into the wall. And in second place, it's Abby Roscoe in 2:33.60, with Evie Cutter touching third in 2:33.72. Well done, swimmers. Fantastic final. As they move it in. We said Pippa up in lane number 8, coming into the final 8 metres. Or 5 metres, should I say. As she comes in and takes the touch. There we go. Well done, swimmers. Okay, we move on now to event 311, which is the women's 14 years 200 metres butterfly final. Introducing your finalists. In lane number 1 from Copeland is Scarlett Robinson. In lane 2 from Satellite, Grace Edwards. In lane number 3 from the city of Salford, Grace Jackson. In lane 4, also from City of Salford, Katie Lee. In lane number 5, from Trafford Metro, Georgia Cowgill. In lane number 6, from Warrington Warriors, Peyton Chesters. In lane 7, from Winsford, Ruby Thomas. And in lane number 8, from Wigan Best, Isabel Lloyd. So just reading some results from event 309, the women's 11 and 12 years 200 metres butterfly. In third place from Winsford was Jessica Goldsmith. In second place from Stockport Metro was Autumn Claxton. And in first place in a time of 2 minutes 41.82 from Southport, Evie Sampson. So at the halfway turn, it is Katie Lee out in front, turning on 1:11.52. That was Georgia, 1:13.85, with Grace Jackson 1:15.65. After that, the rest of the field looking very close together. To be a betting man, I go over to lane number 8 for fourth place at the moment, and Isabel Lloyd. Some results from event 310, the women's 13 years 200 metres butterfly. In third place from Wigan Best was Evie Cutter. In second place from Wirral Metro was Abby Roscoe. And in first place in a time of 2:24.15 from City of Salford, Amelie Bloxage. So as they're making their way down for the final time, as we said, it is Katie. Yeah, Katie Lee who's out in front. Second place is Georgia Cowgill. As we said, still in third after that is Grace Jackson. As Katie comes under the flags. Katie's going to touch the ball and take a time of 2 minutes 30.87. After that is Georgia in a time of 2:37.70. Grace Jackson touches in 2:41.09. And all our swimmers are in. Well done, swimmers.
Moving on now to event 312, which is the men 11 and 12 years old 50-metre butterfly final. And introducing your finalist in lane 1 from Workington is Zachary Flitton. In lane 2 from Satellite is Noah Wild. From Wigan Best in lane 3 is James Vaughan. And in lane 4 from Bolton Metro is Samuel Williams. From Southport in lane 5 is Callum Byrne. Lane 6 is Leo Talbot from Bolton Metro. And in lane 7 from Leyland Barracudas is Johnny Wright. And lane 8 from Southport is Harrison Dale.
Okay, results coming from 311, the women's 14 years 200 metre butterfly final. In third place from City of Salford was Grace Jackson. Second place from Trafford Metro was Georgia Cogill. And in first place in the time of 2 minutes 30.87 from City of Salford, Katie Lee. So as the swimmers make their way into the final 5, he's coming in, he's going to touch the wall, and that is Samuel Williams touching in 31.32, Callum Byrne in 33.46, and Leo Talbot in 33.94. Okay, so we're going to move on now to event 313, the men's 13 years 50 metre butterfly final. Introducing your finalists in lane 1 from Winsford, Edward Marr. In lane 2 from Ramsbottom, Ethan McGuinness. In lane number 3 from Carlisle Aquatics is Oscar Hodgson. In lane 4 from Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. In lane number 5 from Stockport Metro, Daniel Colverdi. In lane number 6 from Wigan Best, Alfie Owen. In lane number 7 from Ramsbottom, Charlie Wilcock. And in lane number 8 from Aquaburs, Mason Stocks. So off we go with the next final. As we said, in lanes 4 and 5, with Samuel and Daniel, let's see if anything, if we get anywhere close to the 200 free that we had just a little bit earlier on. And as they go down, it is lanes 4 and 5 who are out in front. Lane number 4 in Samuel Sutcliffe has the lead on this one. Only about just under a body length, but he goes under the flags and he's going to touch the wall in Sam Sutcliffe. In 28 dead, second is Daniel Colverdi, 28.74, and Oscar Hodgson, 31.37.
Moving on now to event 314, which is the men 14 years 50 metre butterfly. Your finalists are in lane 1 from Knutsford is Finlay Parkinson. From Warrington in lane 2 is Joseph Ashley. In lane 3 is Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics. From the City of Salford in lane 4 is Ollie Bottomley. From Winsford in lane 5 is Jack Wheeler. In lane 6, we've got Jonathan Waters from Blackpool Aquatics. In lane 7 from Prescott is Luke Brussels. And in lane 8 from Chorley Marlins is Brandon Taylor.
We have results from the boys 11 and 12 years 50 metre butterfly final. In third place from Bolton Metro was Leo Talbot. In second place from Southport was Callum Byrne. And in first place in the time of 31.32 from Bolton Metro was Samuel Williams. So off the swimmers go through the 25 and towards the final 15. Nice line. Who's going to win? Nobody knows. It looks like lane number 4 might have the slight advantage, but it is going to be too close to call. I would say 4 is just out in front. Let's see who takes the touch. It is lane number 4, Ollie Bottomley, 28.17. Oliver Parry, 28.36. And Jack Wheeler, 28.62. Okay, we move on now to event 315, the women's 11 and 12 years 50 metre backstroke final. Introducing your finalists in lane number 1 from Cockermouth, Maisie O'Mahony. In lane number 2 from Everton, Martha Sumnall. In lane number 3 from Winston, Annabelle Chan. In lane number 4 from Warrington Warriors, Iris Hurst. In lane number 5 from Wigan Best, Georgia Howard. In lane number 6 from Winsford, Kate Schlinger. In lane number 7 from Leyland Barracudas, Megan Ellis. And in lane number 8 from Stockport Metro, Autumn Claxton. So more results from the boys 13 years butterfly final. In third place was Oscar Hodgson of Carlisle. Second place from Stockport was Daniel Colverdi. And in first place in 28 dead from Ramsbottom was Samuel Sutcliffe. In your 14 years age group final, in third place was Jack Wheeler from Winsford. Second place was Oliver Parry. And in first place from the city of Salford, in the time of 28.17, Ollie Bottomley. As the swimmers go into the final 15, it is lane number 5 at the moment in Georgia Howard of Wigan Best, who looks like she's going to take this one, and she does in a time of 33.95. Second is Iris Hurst, 34.99, and in third, Annabelle Chan in 35.16.
Moving on now to event 316, which is the women 13 years 50 metre backstroke final. In lane number 1 from Knutsford is Eloise Perrott. In lane 2 is Neve Mussel from Wigan Best. Also from Wigan Best in lane 3 is Evie Cutter. In lane 4 from Chorley Marlins is Olivia Edgar. In lane 5 from Stockport Metro is Peachy Woo. Lane 6 from the city of Salford is Gabrielle McCulloch. In lane 7 from Fleetwood is Layla Lawrenson. And in lane 8 from Warrington is Jasmine Boises.
So off we go with this one. Here we are. Coming up first into the stroke was Eloise. Pecci using pretty much the full 15, great start from her. They made their way through the 25. You've got, as we said, Pecci and Olivia in lanes 4 and 5. After that, it's very, very close indeed between everybody else. At the moment, it is Olivia and Pecci. Evie Cutter seems to be there, but Gabrielle McCullough fighting back hard. It looks like a rerun of the counties for that one. But in first place, let me see, oh my goodness, it's Pecci Wu in 31.48. Second place is Olivia Edgar in 31.71. And in third place in 32.96 is Evie Cutter. Okay, moving on now to the final of the morning. This is event 317, the women's 14 years 50 metre backstroke. Introducing your finalists in lane number 1 from Wigan Best, Hannah Lee. In lane 2 from Trafford Metro, Lily O'Neill. In lane number 3 from Preston, Sadie Wilson. In lane number 4 from Wigan Best, Isabel Liptrot. In lane number 5 from Cockermouth, Amber Rigg. In lane number 6 from the city of Salford is Alice Volkovaya. In lane 7 from Satellite, Anna Fenwick. And in lane number 8 from Preston, Charlotte Collinson. So you set off, we go with the final of the morning. Coming up out of the break was lane 7 in Anna. Great start from her, but in the middle of the lanes there, lane number 4, Isabel Liptrot going well as they go through the 25. Looks like Isabel Liptrot in lane 4 might just have the slight advantage at the moment. It is very close indeed as they go through 15 and into the final. It is Isabel Liptrot in lane number 4 with around about just short of a body length lead as she's coming into the wall. She's going to touch in 31.87. Second goes to Amber Rigg in 32.73. And Alice Volkovaya touches third in 32.89. There we go. And I can breathe and we can breathe. Okay, we've got some results to read out for you from event 315, which was the women's 11 and 12 years 50 metre backstroke final. In third place from Winsford was Annabelle Chan. In second place from Warrington Warriors was Iris Hurst. And in first place in a time of 33.95 from Wigan Best was Georgia Howard. In event 316, the women's 13 years 50 metre backstroke final. In third place from Wigan Best was Evie Cutter. In second place from Chorley Marlins was Olivia Edgar. And in first place in a time of 31.48 from Stockport Metro was Pecci Wu. Officials, if I can invite you now to please leave the swim deck. Thank you very much. Big round of applause for your swimming officials.